doesn't have just one downtown. There's different hot spots all over our town. And today we're on Love Street. We are doing waterfront. I'm Sophie with American Dream. Let's go to Square Grouper. Some of the biggest names have frequented this place, including Kenny Chesney, Kid Rock. And if you're looking around feeling like this place has that 5 o'clock somewhere vibe about it, well, you wouldn't be wrong, because Alan Jackson actually filmed his famous 5 o'clock somewhere music video right here at Square Grouper. So I'm here with Jimmy. He's not only the owner of Square Grouper, but he's actually a true Florida local, which those come few and far between around here. So he's gonna show us around.
Let's go.
Let's go. So Jimmy, everybody comes here. Everybody knows Square Grouper. I feel like nobody knows the story about the axe.
The hatchet. The hatchet is, well, in the early 2000s when we first got the bar going, I had Chief Billy of the Seminole Indian tribe come and build the original Cheeky huts. Right after that, a couple of years, Hurricane Jean and Francis rolled through. And right before they came through, I called him. I said, hey, man, you got to get ready to come rebuild these Cheeky huts that you built for me, because I got to get back in business. He said, don't worry about that. He said, grab a hatchet, put it in the ground, and face it towards the hurricane. He said, the hurricane is a natural spirit, an evil natural spirit. He said, put the hatchet in the ground and sing a chant, go around my property, evil spirit. We did it with a few cocktails.
Where did you bury it?
Right here, facing out the inlet. Somewhere right here, facing out the inlet. Well, after the hurricane, there wasn't a leaf on the ground, and we were back in business within hours. So far, we've been very lucky to have the spirit of the hatchet overcome the spirit of the evil hurricanes.
Okay, so Jimmy, tell me what brought you to this property in the first place?
Well, like I told you, I grew up here, and I was actually in Wyoming, and a friend of mine, Tom McElroy, called me and told me the property had just come for sale. So I followed through with the purchase, and I was just given some good advice to keep moving on and try to figure out what to do. Originally, going to put a 6-story condo here. So we decided to make it a bar. I don't know how, this is a long story, but it turned into a bar. It worked out real well.
Okay, so let me ask you, when someone calls you and says, Alan Jackson wants to film his music video at your establishment, what is your response to that phone call?
Well, actually, Alan called me, and he says, hey, I got this cool song. I want to do the video at your bar. And he did the 5 o'clock somewhere video here. It went to #1 and stayed there for many weeks. And even to this day, people still come to the bar and want to see where Alan sat and sang It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
As people move to Florida and they make Florida and northern Palm Beach County and Jupiter their home, you know, what is your perspective on how things are changing or maybe not changing?
I believe the grouper helps keep them grounded in why they came here, and we haven't changed in 20 years. The grouper hasn't changed much at all. Actually, we've got nicer bathrooms and a kitchen, but other than that, it's still palm trees, sand, water, the historic Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse, these incredible eastern breezes. None of that's changed.
Okay, Jimmy, it's been great talking to you, but to be honest, it's hot, and I'm ready for a mojito.
Go for it.
It's 12:30, but I don't care, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's certainly 5 o'clock back there. So I'm going back in to get myself a drink. I'll see you next time on American Dream.